Welcome back to Wishbone Star C. So as you can tell, got the cool and special here. You're looking at the 2014 Haiboxing Thunderburst. I believe I said that right. I'm not 100% sure. But very cool company. They make a lot of ready-to-run stuff. And just super stoked to have this in the collection. These are kind of hard to get because this is a discontinued model. So they stopped doing this one in 2016, and they would change the body over to a different shell. So I like this one, so I went for this one. Now, to tell you a little bit about the company, they would be founded back in 2003. They would kind of like put all their focus in on budget RCs, kind of like what a lot of companies are doing now, but ready to runs. And not a whole lot of money to get these. I think I got this for like $100 shipped, so can't go wrong with that. Now they do kind of snag a couple design cues from other brands. This one is basically a knockoff of a Tamiya Baja Champ. So yeah, that was right in the early, maybe the late 90s is that one, and probably was produced maybe in the early 2000s. I don't know 100% sure, but I know it was released in the late 90s for that one. So, but a good architecture, four-wheel drive, and easy on the wallet. Even that was not that expensive, which is nice. But this is really cool. So without further ado, let's dive into here real quick. We are here now, so that's awesome. So let's open this one up. I don't know what color this is. This may be yellow. I don't know, or maybe it's the red. I'm not sure. There is a green sticker on here, so maybe it's a green one. It is green. I'll show you it. Very cool buggy though. Very nice. Yeah. Yep, ready to run. And everything. Pretty cool box. So, there we go. Eventually, when I get the Baja Champ, I'll show you the comparison for these. They're not too complicated to find. I do see them, so eventually I'll get one of those, and we'll see the difference between the two. So here's our manual. Right here. Very nice. A little yellow sheet. Parts list. So really nice manual. Huh. So all right, so that's that one. Let's get the buggy out, if I can. How do you take this out? I don't know. That's when you know I'm busy, when I had this for a while and I've never got into it, and it's been sitting behind me for a while. So this in here must be the remote area. Yeah. There's the remote for this guy. I'll show you that. It almost feels like a Kyosho Perfex. Yeah. It really does. Those are familiar. You guys familiar with the Perfex remotes for the Kyosho cars? I think it's a budget radio. But, yeah, gives you a big giant antenna. That way, if you want to do antenna fights, thank God for 2.4 radios. Anyways, so that's that. We got a bag of tools, wrench, a little wrench, a little Tamiya style wrench. That's done. What's in here? We got, I bet you this is a charger or something. Yeah, it's a charger for your battery. Right there. That's cool. Now let's get this guy out of here. I want to show this thing off. How do I do it? I'm looking to see. I guess you gotta cut it from the back here. They make you work for it. I'll tell you that much. Well, while I'm doing this, go ahead and hit that subscribe, guys, to the channel. Would mean the world. We're back. Woof, that was crazy. All right. There she is. How cool is that thing? Wow. That looks so good. The shocks aren't bad either. They're pretty good. Take the body off. They give you like these little rubber grommets. Probably, I don't need that. Now there is a little bit of a clear protectant on here, I believe. It looked like it. I could be wrong. Oh, there is a clear protectant right here. So let's go ahead and take that off. It's going to look really good then. Woo! That looks so nice already. Look at this bad boy. Oh, man. Oh, that looks amazing. I might tint the windows later. There she is. There she is. Let's look at the battery. They give you a battery in here too. Probably not going to run this battery. Probably going to see if I can fit my LiPo. Yeah, 7.2, 2000. Just old school. So, very nice. Gives you on and off switch on the side. It looks like a 550 motor in here. See if it does the front wheels. Yeah, so it does spin the front wheels. So it is 4-wheel drive, as you can see. Very nice. Gives you a heat sink for the motor. Look at that. Even a heat sink. This is probably going to run nice. I have a good feeling on this one. I mean, you can even adjust the steering rods in the front. So it does give you that, and that's what that tool is for. But it looks pretty much set. It would have been nice if you can adjust the steering servo, but you can't. There's no hole here. Anywho, that's pretty much it. I think what I'm going to do now is I got my adapter for this one right here somewhere. Let's see, maybe it's up here. Ah, there it is. So I got my adapter for this. Don't think I'm going to use the 7.2, but other than that, I think we're just going to go straight forward the video. And does this have the film on this one? No, it doesn't have the film. It has it on the outside. Sorry if I'm not as prepared, guys. But oh yeah, okay. So the I do got to take this off. All right, so we do got to take the wing off, and I promise you, once I do this, we'll go ahead and see how this thing runs. I'm kind of curious. Oh wow, look at that. So cool. It would have been nice if the top was a little more shiny, but that's all right. It looks good. No problem there. So just pop this body on, put some batteries in the remote, and charge this battery pack up, and then we'll go for a run. So I don't have an antenna. There we go. That's it. She's ready to rock and roll. Alrighty guys, now let's go ahead to the run review. We're at 0. Let's see how she does. It's not fast. I'm gonna say it's probably right around 15 miles an hour. Let's see what we got. No, it's faster than that. All right, so we got 17.2 miles an hour. Now for the regular run review. And there's things you could do to make this car go faster, get better performance. But overall, a really good little buggy for the money. No, it doesn't have, like really nice shocks or a great motor in it. But for just, driving it around in a little parking lot like I'm doing, it's fine. I think it's a sweet deal. If you could find these, get them. Yeah, this thing's a blast. I know it's only like a little over 17 miles an hour, but it just handles pretty nice, and yeah, this is awesome. Basically, it just needs a larger pinion gear. And I don't know if you could do that with this car or not. I mean, it's really nice. Well, let's go ahead and hit a little jump with it. Nice. Whoa. Alrighty guys, that's gonna do for this bad boy here. I think the old Haiboxing Thunderburst turned out all right. Definitely a fun little buggy. If I could do any improvements, it would definitely be some new shocks and maybe a new motor. Everything else is pretty good. Tires are nice. Yeah, nothing too crazy. So yeah, it's not gonna win any speed wars, but overall, just a nice, fun RC buggy for right around $100. You can't go wrong with it. So go Haiboxing Thunderburst. Alrighty guys, if I could get you guys to please hit the like. If you want to comment, I would love it. If you know anything anything about these little cars here, please drop them down in the comment section. And most of all, please subscribe. I promise you're not going to want to miss what's coming up next, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Bye.